What's up, guys? Phantom here, solo mission like we talked about in the last video. I am over here in Cartersville, Georgia. I'm about to stop at RK Racecraft. I'm gonna pick up the NPK car. We have not given you guys a lot of updates about this thing because, I mean, honestly, we haven't got a lot of updates about it. They're chassis guys. They are not photographers, and we're cool with that because they're amazing chassis people. We have been getting some updates here recently as they've been going back together with the car. We've posted a couple pictures of the new strange rear end, the new front half, stuff like that. So we've given you guys updates as we've got them, but now, like, I'm a half mile from this thing to pick it up. And man, I can't wait to see it. It's been completely rewired. Homemeyer Fabrications, I believe that's his company that goes by John Homemeyer, rewired the car. It got the new Turbo Smart electronic wastegates. Really, you know, aside from everything changing, that's about all we've changed. Like I said, new front half. Basically, they cut the firewall off, and everything forward they rebuilt it. So it's all new. Lost a bunch of weight. New stainless works, new hot side with all new stainless works piping. New cold side, all race part solutions, aluminum tubing there. Like it's a new car. Like we've mentioned a few times. We're gonna start this new season off with a car that's just more prepared. Last season we kind of started with a car that was already wore out, and we thought we were ready, but we were not. So we didn't want to put ourselves in that position again. So I'm about to pull in here. I'll get out the truck, make sure they're cool with me turning the camera on inside, and then I'll show you all the cool new stuff. So stick around, and we're about to see some cool things here. All right, here it is. Twin turbo small block right there. Everybody kept saying we're doing Pro Charged Hemi for NPK, blah blah blah. Nope, still those twin turbo small block. This is the new motor that we have been building all last year, so it's all fresh, never been ran, never been fired, all brand new, shiny. Everything. Got the new Moroso valve covers on that they did for us. Oh man, but the real magic here is everything that RK has done on the car. A lot of you won't be able to see everything. I don't, man. I didn't bring anything with me. No, sorry. So they pretty much, from the firewall forward, is all new. New titanium firewall, all new cold side. Got the new Turbo Smart blow-off valves, Turbo Smart electronic waste gates, all new headers, stainless works material built here in-house from these guys. They moved the turbos, like everything's new. If you'll remember, in years past, we've had the coils on the valve covers. We were just tired of hearing about coils being on the valve cover, so now they're on the motor plate. New fuel cell. I mean, just everything's new here. So they're fixing to set it on the ground. We're going to weigh this thing, see how much weight we've lost, and hopefully we can make minimum weight this year for twin turbo small block. So our wheels didn't fit, unfortunately. Well, it wasn't that the wheels didn't fit, it's just the wrong bolt pattern. So we got some shiny ones on there for now. New strange rear end. Hope the light will come on here. New strange modular rear end. All new strange carbon brakes all the way around. So man, this thing is nice. Super nice. All new wiring. John Homeyer Fabrications, redid the wiring in the car. He's still got a little bit to finish up over there. Let's see, what else? What else we got here? These, I don't know where these came from. Those billet collectors are pretty cool. The dual power drivers for the electronic wastegates. Moved the fire bottles inside the car this year instead of out on the front frame rails. Just trying to help even some weight distribution out. Take a good look at it there. It's the same but different. Got the Wilson manifold throttle body on there. That high boost model. So we'll go over here and take a look at the front end real quick. They redid it too. So here's the front end. If you'll remember, we drilled holes in this $6,000 front end last year on our own, and they look crappy. So they redid them. That's what the carbon inlets that are hanging off the turbos are for. These match up with them to get as much air in the turbos as we can. And then they re-airbrushed the grill and everything. And whoever did that, they're good. So it's all one piece now. In the years past, you know, the hood was separate from the front end. Not anymore. So we'll take this all off as one piece, set it to the side in between rounds so we can work on the car. Amazing job, amazing job. So like I said, fixing to set it on the ground. We're gonna weigh it, see how much weight we've lost, and then I'll fire this thing up, put it in trailer, head back to Oklahoma and do some testing.
Some fuel.
Yeah, right.
So it was a late night. Got out of there, I don't know, 2 o'clock or so Sunday morning. Got a little bit of sleep. And now we're here at Tulsa Raceway Park so we can get this thing tested out and ready for NPK. But first, got to make the wheels fit.
We got to make a bunch of stuff happen. So, we got a whole new third member. Somebody thought it needed to be 5 on 4 3/4.
Yeah.
Instead of 5 on 5.
Yeah. We literally just made the other car 5 on 5, so both cars were the same.
Yes.
But now they're not.
Just did it.
So, luckily, I guess Ryan had a set of centers because one of his cars is 5 on 4 3/4.
And one of them is not.
And one of them is not. So, got his centers. Sean's putting them in right now. Get these new Hoosier 36s on the car. And then we're still not quite ready after that. We've still got to do some programming on the new electronic wastegates. I don't know, we got a little bit of work to do before you finally get to let go of the button.
Yes. You know, and this is our first trip of the season. It's our first trip with the toter. It's our first trip with this trailer.
And it was a trip.
And yeah, and even though we're only 2 hours from home, within 15 minutes of the house, shit already went wrong.
Yeah.
So, is that Monza?
I think that's Jeff.
Sound like he drove through that tire shake, huh?
Yep. Powered on through it.
Yeah, he did. That's what Jeff does.
Yep.
About, what, 10 miles down the road?
Yeah, literally
Probably.
about 10 miles, right where I get off the turnpike to go home.
Yeah, 10 miles down the road. I look back, smoke everywhere.
Yeah, he goes, we're already having a blowout. I said, already?
Yeah, we're already having a blowout. Brand new tires. Well, we put the new tires and wheels on the trailer, and I don't know. There's a couple of things that's running through my mind. Either the backspace is a little bit different on the new wheels, or the hub bearings are going out in that one, which is making it set a little bit like this, and then up here we're rubbing the inner wheel well, and it was just smoking like a fire.
So it's only like a 13 ply tire now instead of a 16 that it was.
I think it started out as a 14. It's probably an 8 now.
Oh, okay.
Like it's melted up pretty good. So I jacked it up. I tried to spin the tire, it wouldn't spin. So I don't know. I pulled the tire off and then it spun. I didn't really feel any play, but whenever we get home, if everything goes good with this testing this week, I'll put all new bearings and everything in the axles. Hopefully that'll fix it, because I damn sure don't want to be stuck on the side of the road with axle problems.
No, that doesn't sound fun at all.
That is not a good place to be. So this though is amazing. I love all these little nuts and bolts.
Yeah, it looks pretty fun.
Washers, and this is really cool. This is what I wanted to come to Tulsa to do.
Yeah, that's how you wanted to start off the season.
Yeah. But remember, I had said I don't care what happens today, as long as we get the car out of the trailer and the roof isn't beat up.
It didn't look like it had a scratch on it.
Nope. So, car looks amazing from RK, just like we thought it would. But we still got to program the wastegates, and there's literally like not many people in the country running these things yet. So, as far as I know, Fuel Tech's the only person that can program them. Wiring guy said he didn't know how to program them. Petty said he didn't know how to program them. So, hopefully it's not going to be a big issue. But, of course, as soon as we call to see if they can help us program them, we're in a meeting.
Yeah.
But it is Monday, and isn't it Monday?
I think so. I don't really know anymore.
And I think they have meetings every Monday. You know, the days that we need to talk to them.
Yeah. There's like 5 o'clock over there already.
I know. But who knows? I mean, is it 5 o'clock in Brazil?
No, it's what?
4 o'clock here now, so.
So it's 5 there.
I think Brazil was what, 3 hours ahead of us when we were there. I can't.
Yeah, but you
remember.
know, it's Fuel Tech. They could be talking to Australia,
For sure.
which probably in the middle of the night over there.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? Luis will holler at us whenever he's done, and up until then, we definitely have other things that we can be doing.
Yep.
Not fun things, like spooling the car up, but some things that gotta be done. I've only got about 8 left.
On this wheel.
Yeah, on this wheel.
You know. So, I guess we'll do all this not fun stuff first, and get ready to go do some fun stuff, and then we'll turn the cameras back on here.
Yeah.
All right, it's a long day yesterday going over everything to make sure it's ready to race. It's a new day. I'm only a little bit tired, and oh, it's about time to let go of the button, right?
I don't know. I think so. Or not.
We spooled it up a little bit ago. It did not what we wanted it to, but it did what we told it to do.
Yes.
So we got a good to go from Anderson at Fuel Tech. So it's time to let it rip.
Yeah, not that we needed help not being good tuners,
Yeah.
but instead we got to change some stuff, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah. Oh, I think this one needs to go back. As long as I figure out the combination
Yeah.
of what this stuff needs, it's okay.
Which, you know, lucky for you.
I don't do it much.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Right in
And
there.
if you get the back one on first, it's easier to get the front one.
Yeah.
It was what I've seen on that side anyways. Look at that, see?
You know. So I mean,
those are so sweet.
what are you thinking right now? Are you nervous, excited, just ready? What? I know you're not nervous. That doesn't happen.
No, I'm not nervous. I don't know, man. We just, like we've talked about, we need this season to be different.
Yeah.
So, and it started, you know, already.
Yes.
So we've just got to do it right. We need this thing to go out here. We need everything to go. We spent all day yesterday going over the car.
And a lot of this morning.
Everything should be good to go. Steve Petty is here, you know.
I feel like we're real close to getting yelled at if we don't go up there and make a pass right now.
Probably. Ryan's already made one pass this morning. Steve's been here for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And we ain't made no pass yet. But everybody, you got to think about it, man. There's a handful of cars in the country running these electric wastegates. That's it.
Yeah.
Steve has never tuned a car. This will tell you something. Steve has never tuned a car that has these electric gates on it.
Yep.
So we told him what we were doing this morning on the phone with Fuel Tech, getting these gates programmed and all that stuff. And he goes, all right. And he walked off. Hey, because he's never done it.
Yeah.
Not that he can't get in there and figure it out,
Oh, no.
but he's about to. So basically, man, we told this thing what we wanted it to make. It's going to have 61 pounds of boost, or should, in 2 seconds. For the first lick, that should be fine,
Yeah.
right?
We want to go easy on it for this first lick, so it's only 60 at 1.5 or
1
2.
second, what was it,
34 or something?
34 pounds of boost in 1 second.
Yeah.
We're leaving on 15, which might be a little bit light. At least if you look at the rest of the map, it's
Yeah.
probably a little light. But at this point, I'm only going to run it 330. That way I don't get yelled at by Dad. And then we'll come back over here, we'll check plugs, we'll make sure that it did everything that we want, and then hello 85 pounds. So we'll see what happens.
I mean, you got to break this motor in right. You break it in the way you're going to drive it.
Yep, and at some point, I mean, the plan is to not leave here today without at least making 80 pounds of boost.
Woo!
And it'll probably make 78, 79 on the tune that's in it.
Yeah.
But we're not going to the finish line, so.
Right.
So, we're not. We're not. Brand new tires. So the 60 foot, in Steve's opinion, is going to be down a little.
It's only going to go like 101, 102.
Yeah. Hey, and if it does that, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, 99% of the people in the world would be.
Are we good?
Yeah, we'll hook up.
I don't know. Ryan went 101 yesterday, and he came back just disappointed.
Well.
On the first pass.
So yes, car's ready. We're going to hook up to it. We'll get it up there. I'll set the tires, and you can go test this thing out. So, testing day 1, nor 2, really went the way that we had hoped for.
Never does, man.
Yeah.
Never does.
Yeah.
And now here we are working on the trailer because, you know, we just can't have nothing nice.
No, did it mess up because you didn't crisscross the pattern like everyone said, or is that not it?
That must have been why we lost this wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that didn't have nothing to do with it. I don't give a shit if you do them or not. If you get them fucking tight and then go around it, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I didn't even know people was complaining about not crisscrossing them until you told me.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh yeah. Nope. And our lugs aren't long enough. And
Oh really?
oh yeah, no, that's a thing too.
I'm gonna let Jeff Lutz know that.
Yeah.
Because this is the same setup that he runs.
So yeah, we'll let Jeff Lutz know he's doing it wrong because y'all said so. We appreciate the info and your concern for our safety and well-being. We're gonna roll with it though.
Yeah, I mean, I agree there is a place for the crisscross pattern.
Yeah.
If this is gonna work.
No.
I don't know if it's gonna work considering this steel right here is where they put this door in, is right in the way. But did it before. Maybe I just did it up here. So can't have nothing nice. It is what it is. We're used to that. But the testing we were not happy with. I mean, can't be not happy with the testing because we didn't test.
No, we damn sure didn't.
Make some passes to call it testing, I believe.
The car did an amazing burnout.
It did, didn't it?
It did.
We're gonna have to pick that back up, put that wheel back on, set it down.
Oh damn, that was.
We can't take all the weight of the trailer with this little ass jack. So guys, what we're doing here, we'll talk about testing, but what we're doing here is, so basically, we made it 10 miles from the house, and I looked back and I said, oh, we're already having a blowout on them brand new tires. There's smoke everywhere. And at first I thought, man, one of the brakes is locked up.
Yeah.
Well, obviously that's not what I thought first, because I looked over at you and said we're having a blowout. Yeah. So I thought we had to have a blowout. But then I seen just smoke rolling out of this deal. And I was like, for the record, it's too cold to be out here doing this.
Yes.
So I said, we're having a blowout. And then I started thinking, I was like, man, that's too much smoke for just a blowout.
Yeah.
We're dragging one of these brakes is locked up.
We're dragging a brake.
We're dragging a brake everywhere. So we stop, we get out, we don't see anything, we had no blowout. So we start looking underneath.
We're crawling under the trailer with cars doing 90-mile-an-hour
Yes.
flying beside us.
I mean, I trust all them guys.
Yeah.
You know, to not hit me on the side of the road.
Yeah.
So we start looking, and you can see right here, the tire's rubbing on the inside. Doesn't make any sense.
I mean, the whole way around.
Yes. So the only thing that really makes sense is all the bearings are fucked up in this wheel and it's turned in a little bit and it's rubbing.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only one that's doing it, keep in mind.
Mm-hmm.
So, can't really be the offset of the wheels that we just put on,
No.
that we literally only had 10 miles on before it ruined this second tire that we run.
It's just like second tire in the same spot.
Yes. Well, here's the first one. This is where Dalton pushed the drill bit through right into the tire.
Yep. He sure did.
I ain't even upset with him about that. I should have told him.
Yeah.
But, so then we pull the wheel off and it's just the whole thing inside here is worn down. So we went home. So we turned around, we drove all the way back home, you know, the whole 10 miles.
Yeah.
So it was a very eventful 10 first miles. And then we drove home, Didn't really seem to be smoking on the way home.
Nope. It turns out it clears itself.
Yeah, so we pull it off, we put this old tire on it, made 2 trips to Tulsa and back. No problems.
Nope.
So I've either got a bent axle or, and I tried to wiggle this a little bit to see if this bearing's out.
Yeah.
It didn't really seem like it. So I have, what, 3 days before we leave to go to NPK?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put all new bearings and brakes, calipers. The back 2 axles, the brake calipers aren't even hooked up. So we're about to pull one of those off, run to O'Reilly's, match it up, make sure we got the right one. Because we're not sure if these are F350 or excursion or front or rear.
Right.
So I'm gonna take one of the brake calipers that's not hooked up in there instead of taking this one off and needing to bleed it again.
Right.
Because I'm already gonna have to bleed the back ones. So,
Man, it may take all 3 days too with as cold as it is right now.
man, yeah, no, because it makes me not want to be here. So I'm just gonna kind of go over everything. The bearing shouldn't be a big deal.
Shouldn't be.
No, it's an oil bath. Should be able to just pull this right here off, take the brake off, pull this off, slide these off, change out the bearings. And I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with everybody right now before somebody fucking complains and bitches and says, you didn't change the races. Nah, I'm not going to. I'm gonna put these new bearings in the old races and I'm just gonna feel like everything's fine with that.
Just roll with it.
Yeah. And so the reason that these are like this and that these have, it's weird, they're non-air brakes on this trailer, even though they're 22.5s. They're non-air brakes because this is a conversion kit. And you can tell it's a conversion kit because of these bolts right here. The regular ones don't have these. And so it's still an air over hydraulic brake system, but they're 22.5s. And Jeff has a trailer that is just like it. And
Says it works fine.
yeah, says he likes it. This is bothering me for some reason. I really need to be on that shock. Oh, come on.
Oh, is it done? Is that deal locked up?
Yeah, that one's locked up.
That's weird. Why though?
I don't know. We're gonna find out, I guess. Hopefully, that's the reason that this trailer feels so heavy.
I've seen the
Surely
scale.
it's not because it's so heavy.
I've seen a scale ticket and this thing's pretty heavy.
Well, that was before we put anything in this trailer.
Yeah. Now we've got about 5,000 pounds of shit in there.
And a car.
Yeah. That car ain't no shit though. That thing's nice.
Yes.
Man.
Now it is not wanting to spin, that's for sure. But that's why we're doing this. Man.
That wind just don't give up.
See how much longer it would take to get these things off if that stud was longer?
This is way more efficient.
That's right. We're just gonna throw these right here in the dirt and the sand and all.
If it gets a little dirt and sand in there, it'll be tighter when it goes back on. They won't come off like people said they're going to.
Using a...
Same thing really, that's how alt nuts are made. I've seen it happen.
Boy.
Oh. Got yourself in a pickle. Oh my God! You still got a finger?
It's close. It's close. I can see how it just like sheared right off.
It's like a break.
This is gonna suck to put back on. That's for sure. Oh,
Oh,
that one is rubbing too.
just on the back part though.
Yeah, but fuck. We're gonna have to figure something out on this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna drive all over the country with these wheels on it just to look good.
No, hell no. It looks way worse sitting alongside the road. Ooh.
They get my toe out of there, you never know.
Now it spins pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, we'll get this brake off. That obviously you can see right here. Somebody has capped this still.
We got a screw in it?
No, right there and right there.
Oh, it's a real cap.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, it's an Allen. We're probably gonna have to cut an Allen off to get that thing.
We got the little shorties. Oh, but you talking about the L wrenches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there ain't nothing that we can do about that.
No.
Other than that, it ain't hitting nowhere else though. I mean, there's something I can do about that, and you know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring the grinder up here and I'm gonna grind that fucking little piece off. Man, all that does is strengthen the frame a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, what's back here?
Yeah, nothing. I mean, that back could fall off other than the gate.
You know,
it's probably the end of the, whatever holds the gate on there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the pump's back there, but if the pump falls off, then that means the back door's gonna be off anyway, so.
Yeah. I mean, if I just, right there,
Yeah.
we're gonna be all right.
I'm sure. You know, mostly anyways.
What a mess. All right, well.
Can we just get some chrome spray paint from O'Reilly and make those black wheels chrome? Or no? No? Okay.
We've already spent the money now on those.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the meme where it says, this YouTube tutorial says I can do something in 10 minutes, and then the bottom of it is 5 hours later and the dude's just tired and wore out and covered in grease?
Is that where we're at?
That's kind of what this feels like.
Yeah. Hey, what are you gonna do?
Yep. Yep. It happens.
Yeah.
That, you know, kind of the whole deal of the moron nation where.
Yeah, no, that's us for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, grease that up.
No, I should just put the new ones on it, you know?
Oh. Is that what they give you those for?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know me, I try to do things right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Yep, never cut no corners.
No, not at all.
Those are some big washers.
They are. Not that big. You know, they're the right size. So basically, we thought we had the wrong caliper. So the one that I actually took off that I had left as a core, I went back up to check it out and see why my new shit was not working. And so these motherfuckers.
That ain't right.
What ain't right?
You're putting it in upside down.
I hope not. No.
No? Oh, okay.
No, I'm not 100% sure. But so I went back up there, got these.
Oh, that was.
So I tried to put it on this way and it wouldn't go earlier. So I went up and got these. And
Man, dude. If you didn't put the other one in upside down, you're definitely putting that one in upside down.
well, that one wouldn't go. I bet that other one wouldn't have went in. Okay. So what sucks about this is And we could still be fucking wrong. Hang on, we're gonna find out right now. But you have to bolt them on. You have to put these on before you bolt them on.
Yeah.
That really sucks.
So it turns out for this caliper to work on this trailer setup, there's some modification that needs to be done.
There was, and they had already done all the modifications for us. So, yeah, no, that's
Nah.
nah. So then are these are backwards then? Because this bolts in like this.
Yes. Just.
What a fucking pain in the ass this whole situation is. I hate this. Yeah, no, I don't really see that working. What a piece of shit, man.
Where's the other one that you can look at?
This was it.
Oh.
This is the only one that we got off.
Oh.
Hey, and there's a reason we can only get one off at a time.
Yeah.
Can't look at another one because we don't have jacks big enough to pick this trailer up.
But that one's still put together. You could, right? You could get an idea of how it's supposed to go.
Oh, well, yeah, but it don't have these on it.
Oh. Oh.
And these, oh, you know what? It might go that way. If so, it's going to be weird, but it might. It's not how I took this one off. But let's check.
It's still cold also, if anyone was wondering.
You know what? It may go this way. I don't believe so, though. But it still could. It is cold.
Everyone's going, well, why are you wearing shorts and flip-flops, man?
Because that's what we do.
Not me. My feet split the other day after I had to walk.
You shouldn't have to walk.
So
What
not
a pain in the ass this whole deal is, man. I am not cool with none of this.
so not only did testing not go exactly the way we wanted it to the first night, I had to run home and get some parts to work on the car. Well, Tulsa is about hour 45 to 2 hours from the shop, depending on how fast you decide you're going to drive that day. Made it home, got the parts. I looked at the gas gauge before I left the shop.
Are you sure?
I did. It had just under a half a tank of gas in Aaron's 2011 Denali truck. Get about an hour down the road, gas light comes on, truck dies.
It's weird how that works, huh?
It's pretty weird how that works. So, an hour from home, hour from where Sean was. You don't even have to add those things, do you?
I've never put them on anything else.
Yeah. Long story short, I ran out of gas, had to walk, buy a couple gas cans, walk back to the truck, fill it up, or, you know, put 4 gallons in it. So, it was a pretty cool day.
Mm-hmm. The whole day was pretty super awesome.
Yep. Ooh.
This whole deal's pissing me off. Fucking hate it. And it's just weird because it doesn't have this other piece on it.
Oh, the front piece that kind of holds it all together.
Yes. And I really don't think.
What's wrong?
I'm looking for this other bolt.
Oh. Oh.
It's gotta come off anyways. That's awesome.
What the? Oh, it's in there. Oh, no, it's not.
No, it is not in there.
It is not in there, dude. Is it in the truck?
No, I can use an old one. I just didn't want to. Look at those, though.
Oh, that one is non-existent.
Mm-hmm. Look, here it is.
Will that one work?
I don't know if it will or not now. It's all dirty. Oh yeah, it's just grinding in and out. Okay. So, now let me see if I can put brake pads in it, because I don't believe I can.
No?
No, I don't think I can.
What a dumb design. Nice.
I did.
But how you gonna get the other one in?
But look at that. Yeah, no, I don't think the other one will go.
Oh, somebody making a pass out there on council.
I don't think that there's going to be a combination where this goes, except for here in a minute.
Breaking that ear off.
Oh, dude, it's so close right there.
Some brake techs losing their mind right now.
I'm sure that there's an easy way to do it if you bolt one to the deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we don't really have that option.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me. This is the first thing that I did earlier,
Yeah.
and it went together no problem.
Oh.
And then I figured out that it wasn't going to work.
It's so much easier on the race cars. You drop them in, put the pin back in.
I hate this deal.
Oh man.
Now watch, they're gonna fall out.
I mean, it hasn't been a total loss of a day. Your brother come over and fixed a couple wiring issues we had on the trailer.
He did.
You know, the light switch for the outside lights, you kind of had to have it in the middle and hold your mouth just right for them to go off. And our air compressor didn't work. This trailer's got a built-in sort of air compressor.
Bolted in anyways.
It's bolted in. And it didn't work. So he fixed it. Sort of.
He didn't do anything different to that than I could have run an extension cord over to
Yep.
it.
No, he got the old fluke out and started testing. He goes, "Yep, this ain't gonna work."
Yeah.
We said, "Thanks, Rich."
Yeah. I knew that. I didn't even bring my fluke or nothing.
But now we have a onboard air compressor on this deal, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Now let me go back and put all back together everything that I took apart, because at one point I had all this on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, while you're messing with this, I'm gonna go put the air compressor back together and test for leaks. Is that cool?
Oh yeah.
So, you kind of touched on, you know, testing wasn't so great.
Oh yeah, no, it was really non-existent.
Yeah.
I wonder what everybody thinks about this cracked rotor right here.
Here, everyone, what do you think about that cracked rotor right there?
Hang on, I'll get you another crack somewhere. Oh no, there's just two.
Yep.
Shit, that thing's almost new.
Yeah. We got all the life left in it.
So, yes, no, testing was pretty much non-existent. You actually have to go down the track to be considered testing, right?
I mean, I would say so.
We did go down the track once.
Sorta.
Yeah, no, definitely sorta. Guys, we 100% believe that the electric gates are going to be where it's at. We just don't have the time to figure them out.
Yeah, so
I've heard, man, they're fucking easy. They're simple.
Yeah.
I'm sure that they are, but you also have to have driver boxes to run those, which we had, but then all of a sudden we did not have.
Correct.
So we came home. The trip that you were talking about, you made, came home, and then, oh, come on down. This jack was holding a lot of this deal up.
Yeah, it was. It had the whole trailer lifted up.
Well, all the air is leaked out of it
Oh.
by now. So, you know, because we've been gone forever.
Yeah.
So, basically, you came home, robbed the driver box off of the donk. We go back, and then that one worked. And then the one that did work stopped working at some point. So,
Yes.
we're not real sure. And we're not really R&D type people.
We're out of time.
We're also not mechanical people. I mean, we're not electrical people.
Right.
Well, I'm not anyways.
I know enough to get myself in trouble.
Well, you give me...
What happened?
God damn, this is why I'm so dumb and everything takes so long. All this should be up here so you can bleed this brake. I got the wrong side, don't I? Go over there and tell me if that other one has an R on it. It does, don't it?
I don't see. I know the one that said R on it. Like I could see the R. So.
Yeah, no, this one's an L.
Oh no, it's R right there. Right?
That's an L.
This is an R.
Okay, so this one goes like this. 100% this one goes like this.
Yes.
And then you bleed this brake. Okay, let's try it this way and see if we can get this. I was gonna say, where are they at? Let's use those. Let's try it with this bracket still on and see if I can get it to work. Okay, so anyways, I don't like this door here. What were we talking about? Oh, the gates.
The gates.
So, we are basically out of time. So, we came home, we brought the whole car home, the whole everything, the whole program, brought it home, and put the old gates back on it.
Yes.
I mean, there's really no good way to say that.
Nope.
So that's what we did, was we put
the old gates back on. We ran new airline. We hooked up our old boost controller block.
yes, and then we made it work.
It spooled up instantly in the shop, just like it did before.
And the big channel locks. And so we did all that, and then we drove back to Tulsa to test.
At 2 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock in the morning. We got to Tulsa about 3, and we got up the next morning and watched it rain all day.
Yes.
So we have not let off the button. We have not tested the car. We have not done anything.
We've looked at that pretty motherfucker though.
Yeah. So now we got to test. So that cuts our time drastically by 3 days that we thought we were going to have next week. So now we're here doing this before we leave town.
Which also has to be done.
Which also has to be done, among a lot of other things. And now we're messing this all up.
Yep.
So I don't mind messing stuff up, but
No,
the
I mean,
first one always gets me.
for all the people that kind of wonder what Moron Nation is all about, and they might take offense to it and think we're making fun of our fans. No, like, you're watching the Moron Nation right here. Like,
this is it.
this is why.
Stupid, man. Why did I not? I guess I just grabbed one of them.
Yeah.
And said, "Oh yeah, no, here I'm gonna use this one."
Yeah.
That's why it took me so long, because something was telling me
Yep.
not to do it.
And then it finally just said, "All right, man, do it. Let's see what happens."
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Kind of like when Aiden asks you a question about how to do something, and you're like, "No, man, I wouldn't do it that way, but let's see what happens."
Yeah, try it out.
Yeah.
You never know. That might be the new way to do it.
Turns out this was not the new way.
Or the old way, or anything.
It's the wrong way.